If you sell on Amazon and you're not doing these three things, then you're leaving a ton of money on the table. What's up, champs? Welcome to today's video. My name is Trevin Peterson. I'm a full-time seven-figure Amazon seller, and I'm super excited to be breaking down these 3 hacks to put more money in your pocket. They're hiding in plain sight. They're super easy to set up. We're gonna dive into my screen, break down each of the individual steps to put more money in your pocket. But before, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe, drop a comment, and let's get into it. All right, so now let's dive into the first hack to put more money in your pocket, and it's credit cards. Now, don't click away. You're probably thinking, how is credit cards a hack? I already knew that you can get cash back, but there's a little hidden gem that a lot of you are probably not doing, and you're leaving a lot of money on the table. So let's come over here. Let's dive into my seller account. You're going to go to Seller Central. You'll come to the top right-hand corner where it says Settings. You'll click Account Info, and then the second thing that you're going to do is hit Charge Methods for Advertising. From there, it's going to take you to this page where it says your current payment method is seller account method. So by default, what this means is when you run PPC campaigns, Amazon is going to charge your account balance. So instead of charging a credit card, they're just deducting it directly from your account balance. So let's say you have $2,000 in your account balance, you spend $500 in PPC. Well, your account balance just dropped to $1,500, and that's what Amazon is going to pay you. Whereas if you change it to a credit or debit card, and I recommend a credit card because you're going to get cash back on all the money that you're spending on PPC, you'll change it to a credit card that gets cash back or points. And every time you spend money on PPC, it is going towards cash back. So in my case, I spend on my second account, I spend $5,000 every single month on PPC. At 2% cash back, that is $100 a month. That adds up. That's $1,200 a year for literally doing nothing other than changing my payment method to a credit card. So now what I want to do is share with you guys 2 credit cards that I highly recommend. So the first credit card that I recommend is the Capital One Spark Business Card. I've had this for 3+ years and I absolutely love it. And they've actually revamped it and made it even better than what it was back when I applied for it 3 years ago. So it's called the Spark 2% Cash Plus. You do have to have a pretty good credit score to get approved, but why I like it, it's unlimited 2% cash back on every single purchase every day. So there's no blackout dates, there's no requirements. You buy anything and it's 2%. The second thing that I like about it is there's a no preset spending limit. So if you get approved, you have access to a lot of credit, which is going to allow you to grow your business that much more. So if you need more inventory, you have a no preset spending limit and you could spend like 20, 30, 40, 50 grand and not have any issues. And then on top of that, you're going to get 2% cash back. Now, just a warning, please use a credit card smartly. Don't just go blow it and waste the money. That's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm telling you to use this properly. And if you do, you're going to get just free money. Okay, so it's 2% cash back. And then another thing is new card members. You can earn up to $1,000 in the first 6 months and a $200 cash bonus every year you spend $200,000 or more. So if you're buying a lot of inventory, which you do when it comes to selling on Amazon, you can just get free bonuses just for having this card. The only downside is there's an annual fee of $150, but just the sign-on bonus covers the annual fee for years. So that is the first card that I recommend. And like I mentioned, I have this connected to my PPC campaigns. And if I spend, let's say $5,000, 2% of that is $100 a month. So $100 a month to have, which is $1,200, and my annual fee is $150. I think that's a win. So that is the first card that I recommend. Again, I'll put the link down below and you guys can go get signed up for the Capital One card. So the second card that I recommend is the American Express Business Gold Credit Card. I absolutely love this card. I have 2 of them. The only downside to this card versus the Spark card is the annual fee is $295, whereas the other one is $150. I love annual fee credit cards because you get a higher spending limit. So this one has a no preset spending limit. So if you get approved, you can spend literally $50,000 on one inventory order, where ones that don't have annual fees, they're not going to have a no preset spending limit. The second thing is the rewards are a lot better. So in this case, if you sign up and you've never signed up for a business gold card, if you click the link down below, you get a special one-time offer of 85,000 membership rewards points if you spend $10,000 in the first 3 months. So the initial sign-on bonuses are amazing when it comes to American Express, this business gold card, and they just want your business and it incentivizes you to get this card. So just the membership rewards pays for the annual fee. That's the way that I look at it. And then after that, you get 4x points on the top 2 categories where you spend the most. So if it's advertising and let's say business meals, so food and advertising, you're gonna get 4x points, whereas the Spark card, you're just going to get a flat 2% cash back. So those are the main differences between the 2 cards. If you guys want a more in-depth tutorial of me breaking down credit cards, I have like 20 plus different credit cards. Absolutely love them. Huge advocate as long as you use them correctly. But this is literally free money with the PPC cash back or points back. Utilizing the sign-on bonuses, utilizing credit cards when you pay for your inventory, you're buying your business meals, you're paying for software expenses. All of this is just putting more money back into your pocket. So that is the first hack. So the second hack is Amazon reimbursements. What we're going to do is set up a software that's completely free. They don't charge anything until they actually make you money. But this software is going to help you get reimbursements from Amazon. Amazon is a massive company and they make mistakes. They lose inventory, they break inventory, customers have issues with refunds, and you're responsible for actually telling Amazon for the mistakes that they're making. And if you do, they'll reimburse you. They'll give you money back. So this is a really cool software. It's completely free to set up, like I mentioned, and they're going to take a percentage of the reimbursements that they actually get. The software that I use and recommend is called gettita.com. I have a link down below and I have a promo code. It's Trevin400, and this is going to get you $400 off of your first initial $400 in reimbursement. So $400 completely free, clicking the link down below, and you're just going to connect your Amazon account, and I'll show you guys my last month of reimbursements. So this is on one account. They got me $200 back. I did end up owing them $25. They take a 25% commission. So I ended up paying them $25, but I got $175 back in my pocket without doing a single thing. So this is an amazing hack to put more money in your pocket without having to the headache and hassle of creating the cases. All you have to do is sign up for an account, connect your credentials, and boom, they're going to start getting reimbursements for you. So that is the second hack, using Amazon reimbursement softwares to get the money back that Amazon owes you. All right, and the third and last hack to put more money in your pocket has to do with taxes. Now that might not make any sense, but hear me out. I have a story of when I very first started selling on Amazon. I thought I knew everything and I was like, oh yeah, I can just do my own accounting, my own bookkeeping, and I'll just keep track of all my expenses internally just by myself. I was using, at the time, it was called Jungle Scout Fetcher. I was also using Helium 10 Profits, where it was integrated into my seller account. And I was like, oh yeah, this tells me my profitability and this shows me my Amazon fees and it shows me everything. And I have a few credit card expenses. And I was like, oh no, I've got it under control. Long story short, that's not the way to do it. But long story short, I ended up reporting to the IRS that I made $30,000 more than what I actually made. And so what I ended up having to do is I paid a legitimate bookkeeper to backtrack the entire year and to get my bookkeeping in line, in check. And then I had to amend my return and tell the IRS, actually, I didn't make that $30,000. And I amended my return and I ended up saving at a 30% tax bracket, let's say $9,000. And I could have avoided all of that if I would have just had a bookkeeper. And a lot of times people don't realize that. They're like, oh, well, paying a bookkeeper is so expensive. And I don't know if I should do that because it's going to cost a lot. But in the long run, it's going to save you money on taxes. And then not to mention, it's going to save you hours and hours of time. So I want to show you guys a service that I highly recommend using. It's called Bench. It's by far the easiest bookkeeping tool when it comes to Amazon sellers. I've tried a ton of different bookkeepers and not a lot of people understand how Amazon works, and Bench specializes in e-commerce and small businesses. And so I have a link down below. You can get 30% off for the first 3 months and you get the first month free. by clicking the link down below. You guys can schedule a free consultation, see what they're all about. But right here, you'll see they literally do everything from A to Z with bookkeeping, and you'll save 30% off for your first 3 months. And if you pay by the year, it's only $250 a month. Now you might think that that is a lot, but if you compare that to QuickBooks, so you'll pay $50 just for QuickBooks, and then you'll get a software called A2X, which is going to range from $75 to $200 depending on how many orders you do. And then the amount of time, whether you might hire a bookkeeper or you might do it yourself, you're going to be a lot more than $250. So this $250 includes the software. It literally includes everything done for you, monthly bookkeeping and end of year financial statements, that all you need to do is take that and send it to your CPA and they'll do your taxes. It simplifies life. It saves you thousands and thousands of dollars. And even though it looks like an expense, and I know that this was supposed to be a hack to save you money, it is saving you money, but you do have to spend money in order for it to save you money. So if you guys have an online business, an Amazon business, you're making money, then get a bookkeeper. I promise it's going to be the best investment you ever make. It's going to lift a lot of headache and hassle off of your plate, and it's going to save you hours and hours and also save you thousands and thousands of dollars. So the link will be down below for Bench, 30% off for the first 3 months. You'll get 1 month free. So go get signed up. That is by far the biggest tip that I can give people that are just starting to make money with their online business, is get their bookkeeping in check, because it's going to just save you so much time, so much energy, and a lot of money as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the 3 hacks: credit cards, Amazon reimbursements, and bookkeeping. Those 3 things save me literally thousands of dollars every single month. And if you guys do that, you're just going to put more money back into your pocket. So if you enjoyed, if you learned something, like the video, subscribe, drop a comment, and we'll be talking soon.